to our kitchen, these are the back doors to the house and it opens into the kitchen. So I'm gonna start with this cabinet on the right. So the first shelf is empty, it's free space, and at the bottom are used egg cartons, and I keep them because we get free eggs out of them. And at the back I just keep emergency water. So moving on to the first drawer, this is where we keep our kitchen utensils and cutlery. So this is all the cutlery we own, some chopsticks, and a big spoon for the rice, and these are all the kitchen utensils used for cooking. And we literally own 2 knives and we just sharpen them when they go blunt. On the second drawer is where we keep our mugs and glasses. We have 5 mugs in total and 8 glasses, I think, and just bits and pieces like paper. This is where I write the grocery list, and the block used for sharpening the knives, and just bits and pieces we use around the kitchen. Inside the third drawer is where we keep the baking trays for the oven, and this came with the house. And on the last drawer is where we keep disposable utensils, and these were left over from a previous party. So let's move on to under the kitchen cupboards, and this is where we keep cleaning supplies, and these are all the cleaning supplies we use only for the kitchen. And underneath here is the fire extinguisher, some extra light bulbs for around the house, and the drying rack for the dishes. Inside this corner cupboard is where we keep the rice cooker, and I don't know if you can see, but behind that is where I keep lukewarm water. And underneath here are just baking stuff for cakes and cupcakes. And it's just empty on this side of the cupboard. I just want to show you what I keep on the counter on this side. So we keep 2 chopping boards and a kettle because we use that all the time for boiling water. So inside the first drawer we have 4 big plates and 4 small plates and 4 of that sauce thing bowl. On the second drawer is just where we keep serving plates and bowls. And finally on this last drawer are plates we don't use, so I'm actually giving these away. Inside this cabinet is where we keep our cooking pots and pans, and the red thing is a strainer or a sieve. So on this shelf is where we keep stuff we don't use that often, like oil and soy sauce and some spices. The same thing on the other side. At the top are wine glasses, we don't use that all the time, aluminum foil, and just extra like flour and breadcrumbs and stuff. So on this side of the kitchen are these tall cabinets. That cabinet I store non-kitchen stuff. I'm just gonna show you what's in here. So we keep the vacuum cleaner here, and at the bottom is a large container for raw rice. So this is our pantry. At the top is where we keep our reusable grocery bags. Next is just bits and pieces we don't use all the time. And this space I keep free for when we have flatmates or people from Airbnb. And this is our pantry, or like where we keep our dry goods. And in this bottom cabinet is where we keep cleaning sponges. And I want to talk about the plastic bags real quick. So Ray and I, we never use plastic bags, but we always have flatmates and they use plastic bags, so that's why we have them there. And here is just another empty space. So this is our fridge where we keep our travel magnets. And this might be my favorite because it shows the concrete jungle, and this photo of Ray and me because it took us 5 hours to get to that view. This is the inside of our freezer and fridge, and we actually just did our groceries and we don't buy that much because we don't want to waste food and just end up throwing them away. On this corner, we have this preparation table where we have garlic and onion, and this table we actually got for free from the neighbor. And behind that door is just the hot water cylinder. So underneath the table is our garbage collection system. Inside the white bin is our general waste. This is for compost, and we take the compost every week. Inside the plastic bag is for paper and plastic recycling, and on the green crate is for glass recycling. So that's our entire kitchen. To be honest, it doesn't look like this all the time, but I try to keep it this way. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope it motivates you to declutter your kitchen or your home. I'm really enjoying having less things, and I hope I can do it to the rest of the house. Thanks for watching, and see you next week. Bye!